Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Neo. Today we have a wonderful uptrend again. See what we said? Last Monday my video I call out the bottom, but just be careful, it could double bottom again. So we cost dollar average, and did we not buy the dip, people? And then let's see, we have this honest company. The Honest Company, Honest. They made a lot of great skincare products. This one is the ageless firming cream, which is marvelous. It smells really great, no fragrance at all, and then it absorbs to your skin within minutes. So you don't have to wait until you put another layer of lotion or whatever toning layer that you need to put on your face. So these are really great. It firms your pores, and then it firms the wrinkles, and they do seem to disappear slightly actually after applying them for just 2 to 3 weeks. It's really amazing. And the Honest Company make great lotions as well, and they also have baby products. So these are wonderful. These are so smooth for face, skin, everywhere. It's very wonderful, and keep your skin hydrated for at least 10 to 15 hours. Really great. It's really great. It's not greasy at all. These are not greasy at all. It's really great. And this is ELF eye lip face product. This is very effective sunscreen, if you will, and I use it on my face a lot, and it is very smooth. I really like it, and absorb to the skin very easily, and they are very effective of keeping our skin, protect our skin from the harmfulness of the sunlight. So ELF, all right. And Honest Company, Honest. All right, so they unofficially sponsor my video just for the fun of it. All right, guys, we have an amazing video. We are talking about AMD. We'll have earnings later today, and so will Sandisk. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about SoFi latest earning report. Amazing, 43% jump in revenue year over year. Amazing. Name me another bank. I'm not talking about fintech, just another bank that can provide us with over 40% year over year revenue growth. Okay, first thing first. AMD reports Q2 2026 earnings today, Tuesday, August 4, 2026. What are our expectations? After market close today, will the conference call at 5 p.m. be on time? We will see. And then analysts are expecting revenue around 11.34 billion and adjusted EPS of 1.61, with data center performance as the key thing to watch. All right, and then since by the time my video comes out, it would be later tonight. So because right now I'm about to go to work, so I cannot edit this video on time. So we will see by the time we come back tonight and upload the video. Now let's talk about SoFi. SoFi already have report Q2 2026 results. Results came out on July 29. Here are the highlights. Amazing. Adjusted net revenue rose 40% year over year to 1.2 billion. See, over a billion quarterly revenue, right? Since 2 quarters ago. So adjusted EBITDA, earning before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization increased 44% to 358 million. Amazing, making the company's 11th consecutive profitable quarter, and increasingly profitable quarter as well. Adjusted EBITDA, again, margin came in at 30%, which is marvelous because of the economics of scales. You have more members, and your base case to serve all these members, you already have the infrastructure. So with each additional members that you serve, you are reducing the cost per member. And adjusted net income reached 160 million, which is 13% net profit margins. Marvelous. Adjusted EPS of 12 cents per share beats the 11 cents analyst estimate, though it includes a 5 cents negative hit from a higher than expected tax rate, which SoFi CEO Anthony Noto has talked about before, especially the last earning report for the Q1. GAAP, generally accepted accounting principle, net income was 156.6 million, or a diluted 12 cents earning per share, which is marvelous. Again, beating analyst estimates of 11 cents. Growth metrics, records across the board. SoFi at a record 1.1 million members in the quarter. See, what did I say last quarter? I was expecting 1.09 million. Remember, 1.05 to 1.09 millions. So now it even exceed my expectation. It turns out to be 1.1 million exact, bringing total to 15.8 million members so far today. Amazing, up 35% from 11.7 millions a year earlier. Added 2.2 million new products, which is amazing, up 42% year over year to 24.4 million total products. Cross-buy accelerated to 51% of new products opened by existing members, up from 43% last quarter and 35% in Q2 2025. See, 51%. You have more members. The first product that they use mostly are checking and saving accounts, right? And then you spend some money to acquire the members because, for example, I receive a link from SoFi. If I sign my family or my friends up through my links, if they sign up their accounts through my links and put deposits, then I get $100 to $300, depending on if they sign up for direct deposit as well. If they do, I get $300, and then they get $100 to $300. So those are the cost of acquiring a new member for SoFi. But once the new member is acquired, the second product, the third product, the fourth product, the fifth product, the so on and so forth, the 10th, the 20th products that SoFi want them to use will cost nothing because the member is already in the loop, in the SoFi financial loop. So whatever the member feel comfortable, oh, I need a new car loan, then they will look at SoFi. Oh, I need a new mortgage, then they will look at SoFi. Oh, I want to refinance my credit card debts, then they will look at SoFi, right? So the cost of acquiring the second product, the third product, the fourth product, etc., 10th product, 15th product from that same member will not cost anything for SoFi. This is the flywheel effect. Once it's acquired, it's for life. So don't look at just that, oh, 300 to acquire new member, there's a lot of money. No, over the long run, you gain back a lot more. Okay, so, and then SoFi also add 2.2 million new product. We just talked about it, up 42%. And then cross-buy accelerated to 51% of new products opened by existing members, up 43%, up from 43% last quarter. So this quarter is 51%. Last quarter was 43%. 1 year ago was only 35%. So the members are using increasingly more and more products of SoFi. Total loan originations hit a record 14.4 billion, including records across personal, student, and home loans with 10.7 billion in personal loan originations, which is amazing. Continue to gain market shares over the likes of Lending Club, Bank of America Online, and such BMO, the like. Okay, guidance raised as well, triple beat again. SoFi lift full year adjusted net revenue guidance to 4.75 and 4.85 billion. All right, actually from 4.75 to now 4.85 billion, which is amazing, beating analyst expectations of 4.7 billion. EBITDA guidance was kept at roughly 1.6 billion and adjusted EPS guidance held at about 60 cents for the year, which is conservative. I think it will be an easy beat, maybe 65 cents to around 68 cents eventually. And CFO Christopher said the company is choosing to reinvest the incremental revenue in growth initiatives rather than throw it through the higher profitability. That's why, because the company is using a bigger portions of the net revenue or net income to reinvest in growth initiatives. That's why they only guide conservatively at 60 cents. But otherwise, I would think it could easily be to the upward of 80 cents. Easy, right? Because remember what Anthony Noto last year has mentioned, SoFi could see 60 to 80 cents of net profits per share for 2026. He said that last year. But the reason why SoFi is guiding only 60 cents net income per share for 2026 instead of 80 cents is because, as CEO Christopher says, the company wants to reinvest more into their growth initiatives, which, as the company see, is better to spend now and then build out the infrastructure, the banking and financial infrastructure, as fast as possible before the competition catch up, right? You want to do that, right? So it's a trade-off, but the company is still vastly profitable, as we can see. It's still growing. It's still 60 cents plus per share for this full year, versus last year was only 40 something cents, right? So, or 38 cents, I remember. Yeah, something like that. So it's still growing very meaningfully. And then it's also began migrating SoFi money onto a new cloud native banking core built by its technology platform business. So SoFi is moving to cloud as well. And then they will have the AI coach, money coach, excuse me, for SoFi, and will be increasingly used by its members as well. And SoFi hit the rules of 40 for the 19th consecutive quarter. All right, SoFi hits the rule of 40 for the 19th consecutive quarter with a score of 70. Okay, so SoFi is even doing much better than a lot of software SaaS companies. Overall, the score is 70, by the way, once again. Overall, a strong beat and raise quarter driven by record membership, product growth, and lending volume, with the main knock being that the tax rate kind of ate into EPS a bit, and management choose to reinvest rather than flow the upside straight to profit guidance. So that is the takeaway, okay? And I continue to maintain my price target at $40 per share, $40 per share, given the amazing strong growth of membership, top line revenue, bottom line margins for net profits per share. Everything looks wonderful, and I do not see a huge inflation coming for the next 12 months. Mainly, oil price should remain kind of up and down a little bit between 70 and 80 or $85 per barrel, but I do not see it going back up to 100 plus. As long as we stay well under 95, I would say, per barrel, we are fine. We are sweet sailing. Now, I was saying from the end of my last video, the next video will be situational awareness for AI. I'm so sorry because I really want to get this video out first because SoFi is in my heart. SoFi is the center of my investment thesis. Why? Let me give you a little bit of background of myself. In 1999, I was looking at Amazon when I was studying at Cal. And my professor at that time was the financial advisor of Clinton administration. He suggested us to take a closer look at Amazon. Amazon will be the future of at that time, not a lot of people can see that commercial sites are coming out yet. And the internet was very slow. It was still dial-up era. And a lot of people only saw Amazon at that time was online bookstore. But my professor did say one thing. Amazon seemed to be bringing a new business model to the consumerism, to the consumer market, which is you never see a product but you buy it right away, and it is conveniently stored in a safe place where nobody can damage it or look at it and return it. So someone will be safeguarding the product before you can really open the box and look at your book. At the time, Amazon was only selling books, but nobody knew that it would become such a conglomerate for selling everything, right, online. And And the cloud business, the AWS, is wonderful as well, right? So nobody saw that coming. Kind of similar to today's SoFi. Nobody see SoFi AI cloud, finance AI cloud coming yet, right? So the equivalent of AWS, and now the AWS is incorporating AI features, and Amazon is linking the AWS to not just AI NVIDIA chips, they are also linking it to the quantum computing standard in the future. It is gonna be amazing, right? So SoFi is doing similar things. Amazon is one-stop shop via the app. SoFi is one-stop shop for everything finance via an app as well. Both of these companies do not have brick and mortar locations. They serve their members mostly through online and app. And some people say SoFi is difficult to make deposit, money, cash deposit, and hard to withdraw a big sum of money. Yes, I do agree. But in the future, if you look at China, nobody use money. If you are using money to buy things in China, the Chinese people know, oh, you are from a foreign country. Everybody use their cell phone, use their smartwatches, use their smart glasses to make payment. Use their thumb, use their palm, use their face to make payment. They look at your face, dude, you hear the beep. Now you have just made a payment already. That's simple. Or thumb or palm, even palm reading. So we are also moving towards that standard in the future, especially with our 6Gs coming. And we are very late. We are living 10 to 15 years behind China. And in the future, my videos will be talking about the electric cars from China. Do not let Chinese electric car come over America, because it will even beat Tesla. Sorry to say that. I bought Tesla shares in 2014, very early. Nobody knew the name of Tesla yet. None of my relatives, none of my friends. But now I see it everywhere, even in my neighborhood now, right? When I first lived here, I was the only one with a Model X. And my neighbor will come over to take picture and ask me about the car, how I charge it. And now my neighbors already have their black color Model Y here, and then another gray color next block. So, people are buying because they learn from me how to charge them. Are they really reliable? Stuff like that, right? So now, I bought Tesla when nobody knew the company. I bought Amazon at $10 per share, actually $9.98 per share, when nobody knew the company, nobody believed in those companies. Now you want to buy Amazon, now you want to buy Tesla, and you are expecting 20x, 50x. I'm not saying in your dream, but it will be much, much more difficult because of the law of large number. When you are only making 1 million profit, 1 million revenue per year, it is easy to grow your business 20x, 50x, 100x plus, or even 1000x plus. But when you are making 1 trillion revenue a year, you want to grow it 10x? No, it's not that easy, right? You're already making 1 trillion and you want to make it 10 trillion, right? It's not that easy. But if you are making only 1 million and in the next 20, 30 years, you want to grow your company to make from making 1 million to 1 trillion, yes, it's much easier because of the law of small number, and it incrementally go bigger. This is where SoFi is. They are only making 1.2 billion per quarter. When was the last time Amazon was making 1.2 billion per quarter? Let me ask. When was the last time Amazon was making 1.2 billion USD per quarter? Let's see. Because I have a Gemini here. Let's see. What time is it? I have to work. Hi, Gemini. Come on, faster. Still thinking. Oh well. So now, tonight we also will have a Sandisk earning report. So I will talk about it tomorrow together with AMD, okay? Okay, Amazon's revenue crossed the 1 billion per quarter mark for the first time in Q4 2001. See? Buying SoFi now is similar to buying Amazon in 20 2001. Okay, when Q4 sales reached 1.12 billion, up 15% from 972 million in Q4 2000. Its first quarter ever exceeding 1 billion in sales. The prior full year 2001 net sales totaled 3.12 billion, and that was Amazon, when nobody wants to own its share. When no analyst I knew of at that time recommend buying Amazon. When Amazon lost, the loss was crazy. Annual loss, right? Never make a dime in profit. But SoFi, buying SoFi today, it is already highly profitable. OMG, people, OMG. And EBITDA, and the rule of 40, SoFi is 70. Beats 75% of all the SaaS company out there, people. It's crazy. Okay, so amazing. We are up across the board. Micron Technology is up. Sandisk is up. Bloom Energy is up. A lot of my Marvel technology, such as SoFi, Reddit is another amazing company. Everything is up. Wonderful, people. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.